Thank you so much for tuning into this reading, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you have those in your charts, this is your message for the beginning of July, moving into around the middle of July. Let's see what energies are showing for you. Let's see what the stars have for you. Now, big message here. We got the Tower. Now, we can't deny this. The Tower can be a little bit shocking. It can be a little bit powerful, but it's always in an energy, a very explosive time in your life for a development. From what I'm seeing here, this is a development that you're about to be making that's going to propel you into something having to do perhaps with your career, perhaps to do with a project you're starting, perhaps to do with something that you have been meaning to start, or you are starting, but maybe you have found some struggles and you need to reevaluate the situation a little bit here. Now, this Tower is really telling me that this energy, this change that you're about to experience is coming one way or the other. I mean, when the Tower comes out, this is a destined change. Now, let's look at the rest of this message here. The big thing here about why this has to do with something you're starting, something that you're beginning, and yet it still needs a little kick. I'm getting this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, whatever is important to you, that you are putting your devotion into, that is important for you to really begin to manifest. This is something that, moving from July, there's a wisdom here, life lessons to be learned here, how to truly plant these seeds and how to be ready to allow them to grow. Now, the next big message I'm seeing here is, get ready for this one. We have the King of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Already we have two primal energies that represent like a masculinity, a certain amount of dominance and control. The kings representing this embodiment of a strength that you're going to need to have in order to navigate these challenges, understand what's important, understanding this wisdom, and being able to funnel that, to transform that into your passions here. Now, they're coming in the reverse. This is telling me always about a certain amount of control that you might need to give up, having to sort of imagine the way that you're supposed to begin something and do something. So, air signs here, this is a big time for you to let the universe do its magic, because, like mentioned with the Tower, one way or another, a very powerful force, maybe change is coming, and abruptly. So be prepared for July for you to be doing your day-to-day, your status quo, and then all of a sudden, you are now faced with having to understand how to let things go, how to transition, and this is all going to benefit you to continue blossoming in the things that you are very devoted in and the things that you are working in, especially if it's related to career or your finances. You're about to see a bit of a ruckus here, but it's so important that you relinquish your need to be right, relinquish your need to feel like it has to be done a certain way, and to simply stay confident. Now, we have another card coming out that really ties in with the kings here, the Emperor, another male masculine energy of dominance and control. So, another word of advice from Spirit here is to be cautious on any attempt to try to manipulate the pieces or control the pieces in this, because, like mentioned, this is out of your control. This is happening because, and it's happening all of a sudden too, to almost throw you off your game a little bit, so that you are going to understand that you cannot always control things, that you cannot always try to be too strategic in something. That in order for things to blossom, you are advised here to take a simple step back. So as July moves in, once again, be prepared for any shakeups. Understand that all that energy is being transformed into something that's going to help you to blossom and become a stronger, more confident version of yourself for whatever you are going after here. Just a message from Spirit to sort of just simply let things be. Claim and follow these messages. I'm going to pull from the angel deck about this message for you. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see here for July. What is happening for you here? Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the moon coming out. So you are being advised here to take note from intuitive messages. So whenever you're getting this gut feeling of how to do something or what should be happening. So actually, now that I think about this, what this is really saying is don't let the outside things, external things influence you too much. Focus more on your emotional well-being, your ability to tap into your intuition, to your own insights. This is going to help you navigate through some of these challenges here, and it's going to help you to make sense of this very changing time. By the way, changing, and I say changing, and you can see how the way the moon cycles are changing here. You can see that as you're blossoming and transitioning, you are really being advised here to tap into your own emotional well-being and your own insights. This is going to help you to navigate these challenges. We are going to pull from the Moonology now. Air signs, once again, if you're still watching, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, leave a comment if how this is impacting you, if this has any meaning to you. It means the universe to me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what the moon has to say here. A time to give rather than take. So, so when I think about that word take, it's almost like when I think about this king energy, this male dominating control. And what does control want to do? It wants to take things. It wants to grab things. It wants to, it wants to take things by force. So give rather than take. Okay, to my air signs here, share the wealth. Okay, do what's just going to make you feel confident. Do what's going to make you feel renewed, and just let the energy flow. Is the message I'm getting for you, air signs here. And give if you can. Share wisdom, share things that you have been learning, and all this is going to be reciprocated naturally to allow you to blossom into what you've been really working towards and hoping for here. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, air signs.